couple weeks ago on UWE LockDown, I came out here and I spoke about how thankful I am to be the CEO of the UWE. I spoke of how noble all of my employees were, because maybe they understood what it's like to be a UWE superstar. They knew what they had to go through to climb to the top and reach that brass ring. Or maybe it's because they have a conscience. They realize that they are aware of the consequences. Because I am in charge. Where is Insanity, you may ask? Where has he been? Everybody wants to know why this man has not been on UWE programming for so long. Where's he been? But people have the question in the wrong context. You see, Insanity is not a man. Insanity is a monster. Insanity is nothing more than a ruthless, dumb animal that I had to put away. That's right. It was me. It was me all along. But how could you blame me? After what Insanity has done, I had no choice but to have the authorities get involved. I had no choice but to lock the monster away, because if I didn't, what kind of a CEO would I be? To let this sociopathic lunatic walk around here and desolate body after body and mangle corpse after corpse. I will not allow Insanity to kill the UWE. And how fitting is it? Months and months locked up inside a bubble room, and now, because of a ruthless renegade, Dirty DeChico, someone that could have less of a conscience than most others, decides to free the beast! Dirty DeChico has no idea what he is in store for. Because at UWE Abomination, it's not going to end how everybody thinks. I will admit, when Insanity's return was announced, it shocked me to my very core. Because I thought Insanity was gone forever. But then I realized, how could you defeat a man with the law when he is immune to the law? And how fitting is it that Insanity returns on the night the law forgot? It's poetic justice, because we all know what Insanity is capable of when the law is forgotten. But does Insanity know what I'm capable of when the law is forgotten? Insanity may not be stepping in the ring with the CEO of the UWE. He may not be stepping in the ring with the man in charge. He's going to be stepping in the ring with the self-supremacy. So Insanity, let me ask you something very important. You big, stupid, dumb animal. Do you know what you're in store for? I guess you're gonna find out at UWE Abomination, because this yard will turn into a desolate wasteland. UWE Abomination will be the gravesite for Insanity. The supremacy is now before you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that day, it is that time of day. It is Underground Tuesday, UWE LockDown, and Jack Thomas signing in here live. Dale Pepper's a little under the weather, so I'm going to have to do this one solo. And here comes the Winnipeg Warrior, and this guy is just a goofball. I don't understand. why the Winnipeg Warriors out here.
You see, this is why there is a problem with the Wrestling Underground Entertainment Promotions. Because the JCE decides on their own independent video that they want to call out the Winnipeg Warrior on the night that the law remembered UWE Abomination.
That is the night the law forgot, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be mistaken.
But I digress. Because I'm the Winnipeg Warrior. So what I want to do is I want to clear out the issue. I want to clear the air and call out Oscar and realize that the Great White North is superior to the JCE. So Mr. Oscar the Grouch, get your Yugoslavian backside out here at once. Now.
Winnipeg Warrior calling out Oscar from the CJE and asking you shall receive Oscar Buford Jones and the rest of the CJE on the CJE exclusive You Keep the Promotions video announced that the Winnipeg Warrior will be competing at UWE Abomination against a mystery CJE superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, I may be mistaken, but this may be the first time we see Oscar in the UWE arena. And that is because Oscar has now been put in charge of Cameron Jackson Entertainment.
Hey, how are you doing?
No, I'm not doing very good at all.
You wet your mouth a second, because right now I want you to realize that if you didn't know by now, Oscar is here. Either way, now you want to talk about the night that the law remembered. Okay, that's fine. But I'm talking about the night that the law forgot. Abomination, you come out here and you run your mouth about this country that has accepted my citizenship. You are what they call, asshole. And the thing that really makes me mad about it is that Winnipeg Warrior, you are nothing more than a cunt.
I am, you know what I am? I am better than you. You come out here every day, fucking, you keep the money. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep the money. My song's better than yours. So my question is who is the Winnipeg Warrior gonna fight? And how am I gonna prove that the Great White North is superior to the JCE?
Well, before you stop throwing your hand in the head, niggas in turn face. Okay, there's no need for that. Okay, it's okay. Come, you keep the cup. You keep the cup. With me, come on. That is what I'm talking about. You're getting the hang of it now. That is good. Now, as far as Abomination, you are going to go against a CJE superstar. Yes, a CJE superstar. And that superstar is not the one that is going to come out of that shit in a couple of seconds. Because tonight, I was able to talk to the management. And we got somebody that, you know, to tune you up. And it's not going to be a match because, quite frankly, I don't think it'll last. Oh, Thurman! 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 Thurman!
Who the hell is Thurman?
Where is Buffer? Anyway, it does not matter. Because today, you have to prove that you are ready for Abomination against one of UWE's finest assets. And I brought him back here just for this. He got on the plane with me, and yes, he kept the money. So I give you this guy.
I guess the Winnipeg Warrior is going to be confronting a UWE superstar for a little bit of a warm-up.
For a second.
Winnipeg Warrior tired of Oscar's comedics.
Because Oscar is too sexy.
Almost kind of like he's making fun of the Winnipeg
You can't
Warrior.
even fix your damn promotions. You can't even get the JCE running the right man. You know what? I say we skip. Uh-oh. What the hell is he doing here?
Can you give me some...
Oh my God! It's Fat Jack! Backyard's Juggalo Fat Jack for one night only has returned. I don't know why we're looking at the praying mantis. Oh, look at that Winnipeg getting slapped right in the face. And that's what Winnipeg gets. You damn goof.
I keep the money.
He keep the money. And you just got knocked the fuck out. You keep the money.
Fat Jack doing the CJE a favor and shutting up the mouth of the Winnipeg Warrior. God, it's good to see Fat Jack back. One of my personal favorites in the UWE. God, it's good to see Fat Jack. One of my personal favorites. But now, let's kick it off with what we had originally planned, some action here in the UWE. I know a lot have been wondering, well, we've definitely been promoting UWE Abomination without a shadow of a doubt, but we want to see the best of UWE step in the ring, step in the squared circle. And your wish has been heard and will be granted, because here comes the Black Bullet. Bullet now is going to be kicking off some action here on UWE LockDown. If you want to discuss UWE LockDown on Twitter or on the comment box, use the hashtag Underground Tuesday. Black Bullet, one of the most respected here in the UWE, unfortunately had a loss last week against Cameron Jackson, Winnipeg. Coming out here earlier, I still can't believe Fat Jack is back though, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely incredible. But the question is who is Black Bullet going to fight? Who is Black Bullet going to try to get a victory over tonight? It could be anybody. Oh my God! Looks like Bullet's got his money cut out for him. Oh no! Looks like Underground Tuesdays is gonna get freakier. The Freak Show, Lips, is gonna be facing the Black Bullet. And as you can see, Lips with that UWE Regional Championship around his neck because he won that title at Dead Man's Hand against Adnaan. Went into Best in the Yard as the UWE Regional Champion and won the Freaks Night Ball by defeating Anonymous. Lips has been on some sort of a roll, and last week on UWE LockDown, we saw something very grotesque and disturbing as Revan laid out Anonymous with the Malcor 5. You saw Lips in his private chambers, and it looked like he wasn't wearing much more under those covers, and he accepted Revan's challenge at Abomination. So we will be seeing Revan versus Lips at Abomination for the UWE Regional Championship. But tonight, it is Lips taking on the Black Bullet.
The Black Bullet's gonna apprehend me. Have I been mischievous? Take my strap.
Lips already with the theatrics and the mind games. And that is Lips' #1 source to gaining an advantage over your opponent, is those provocations from Lips. And now, is this match even going to start? Looks like Bullet is freaked out. And who the hell wouldn't be?
Lips, are you ready? Ring bell.
Black Bullet definitely psyched out by Lips' androgynism here. Bullet's got to put that away, and look at that, Lips. More taunting.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me.
Lips, this is absolutely grotesque. Singing to the Black Bullet as if he's his longtime lover. And this is exactly what Lips does to gain the advantage over his opponent. These provocations.
There we go. Let's go, Bullet. Let's go, Bullet.
And it doesn't look like, yeah, Bullet is almost too psyched out to even get an offense rolling. Lips is on the advantage. And now Lips is gonna do some damage here. There's a shoulder tackle by the Freak Show.
Get Lips out of the ring!
And this is what Revan's got to look out for at Abomination in 6 days. And Bullet now striking back with a drop kick. Bullet's now got a mount on offense. And look at this now, Bullet fighting back. A series of axe handles. The crowd wants a shmurda. Is Bullet going to be able to pull it off? And it looks like Bullet is going to grant the fans' wish with a shmurda and a slap to the back of the Freak Show. And it looks like Bullet is back on. Looks like Bullet's back on track. Bullet now driving an elbow to the black heart of Lips. Bullet now looking to strike. And now Bullet trying to measure Lips, but look at Lips. Lips playing more mind games. This androgynism, these provocations are getting to the best of the Black Bullet. And Lips now fighting back.
Watch out for the uppercut.
Oh, look out. Lips now coming in with a couple of body shots. Lips now perhaps more aggressive than he ever has been before. And there's the ivory tempura, that hangman face buster. And now Lips is back in control, and that was a very innovative move there. Looked like a tiptoe drop kick, and now Lips now with an elbow to the back of the Black Bullet.
Stay out of your sister's closet.
Bullet in
Lips.
trouble, and now look at the regional champion just mount some strikes, and oh my God, look out, here comes that voodoo splash, and Bullet ducking out of the way. Lips met the ring post. Bullet now coming back, and Bullet, look at that, driving his shoulder into the breadbasket of the Freak Show, throwing Lips back in the ring. And it looks like Bullet getting some momentum from the crowd. And if Bullet can get the win here, look at this, Bullet looking for the right to remain silent on the regional champion, but Lips ducking out of the way, and Lips now coming back with that uppercut. That uppercut connects to Bullet, and now Lips. Look at this now, crawling. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, come on now, Lips. More theatrics from Lips, and there's the Little Death. That's the move he used to beat Anonymous at Best in the Yard.
Come on, Bullet, kick out.
And it looks like the Little Death is a lot of death for the Black Bullet here tonight. Lips victorious. And if Lips could hit that Little Death on Revan at Abomination, that'll be all she wrote for the Great Jedi. Doesn't look like the fans are too appreciative of the performance of the provocative Prince of Horror. But there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The regional champion, Lips.
No one wants you!
Get ready, Revan. The master's calling his doggy home.
What the hell does that mean? You never know with this guy. As much as we are unfortunately informed of this creepy, grotesque individual, there is so much more we have yet to learn from our UWE regional champion.
Hey.
Lips went to the backstage area, and now looks like Black Bullet is perhaps exhausted, frustrated. The Black Bullet, ever since Dead Man's Hand, has not been able to get back on track. He's actually suffered a couple of losses. And look at this, the crowd now really showing appreciation.
All you do is lose.
Look at this now.
I've been a Bullet fan for the longest time, and I'm tired of it. You suck.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Quit.
This fan is appreciative of Black Bullet as that other fan was with smashing Roman Reigns with the Money in the Bank contract.
Coward.
Who knows? That may have been the same fan.
Shit, Bullet.
Look at this now. Wait a minute here.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit a fan?
Bullet now. Look at this.
I'm tired of your
This
shit.
fan
You're
is
nothing.
taunting Bullet. You can't put your hands on a superstar.
You're nothing.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
That's a fan!
Oh, wait a minute here. Bullet, I think, has heard enough from this fan, but the Black Bullet's not allowed to be doing this. The Black Bullet's striking a fan. What the hell is this? I know what that fan said was rather rude, but these fans have been given the right to
keep it together.
to have the rights to their opinion, but I think the Black Bullet is just so frustrated after being humiliated by Lips. He just took out all of his frustration and his anger on this fan. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you to our exclusive interviewer, Skip Dicklin, with TJ Sacara and Rick Rios.
All right, this is a Skip Dicklin Keep the Money exclusive interview with my main man. You guys never got to see this. Don't confuse me with my cousin Dale Peppers. This is Rick Rios. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man? Glad to be back in this, I guess, UWE original interviews.
Exactly. They didn't get to see this online. I guess that was before the budget passed. Anyway, Rick, tonight you are in the main event of UWE LockDown. Hashtag Underground Tuesdays. Yes, let's get it trending. I know I said it a lot, but let's get it trending. Get it trending. Anyways, you are teaming up with the UWE Heavyweight Champion of the World, TJ Sacara, to go against Cameron Jackson and hey, it's TJ! But you guys are teaming up to go against Cameron Jackson and Anonymous. So both of you guys.
That's right. Don't adjust your computer screens. Me and Rick Rios are actually on the same page.
First time in history, actually.
First time in history. You know what? I have to say, finally. Finally, after a good long 2, 3, 7, 15 years out of backyard wrestling, we are finally on the same page. And what a greater time to be on the same page than 1 week away from Abomination, where you face one of our both, actually I could say both of our biggest rivals, Cameron Jackson, and some vigilante computer hacker. Who cares?
Anyway.
His name's Ronald. Anyway.
So, I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, Dale replaced me.
Sorry, Skip.
Yeah, Skip's always in our hearts. So you got any questions for us, Skip, since this is in the Keep the Money exclusive?
Yes, in the Keep the Money exclusive, we don't ask about what you people want to hear. We ask what I want to hear. So guys, how do you prefer your breakfast?
Scrambled eggs.
Beck.
Yeah.
Beck, that's a good artist. I got his album.
No. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh.
That's a Beck.
And
a sec
and ketchup.
is sausage, egg, and
Beck.
You know what? I hate that lox thing. That thing is disgusting.
Jews don't know how to make breakfast. You give fucking Jews lox, a bagel, and cream cheese, and what do they got after that? Nothing.
Oh, well, anything.
No.
Anyways, last question. For Abomination, how do you guys plan... How do you guys plan to defeat your opponents?
Well, I'll answer for me. It's simple. I just have to climb the ladder and grab the title. I mean, I'm just gonna brutally hurt Anonymous, make sure he can't hack any more Wi-Fi, can't interrupt UWE programming anymore. That's just my plan. Rick, on the other hand, I'll let him answer that because, well, it's Rick Rios.
Well, I'm certainly not going to do what I did last year at Abomination. For those of you who don't know.
He's not going to be open-minded.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
So, but what I will do to Cameron Jackson is the same thing I did to him on the LockDown right after last year's Abomination, and that is kick his sorry ass all around this backyard, this neighborhood, and to prove to everyone once and for all that I was, and always will be better than Cameron Jackson.
Well, that is one way to put it, ladies and gentlemen. But coming out right now is Ustalo, who is actually not scheduled to be competing at this. He's actually not even scheduled to competing tonight at all. Up next is actually Revan versus Adnaan, but I'm guessing Ustalo has to share some words with the UWE Universe. And I'm guessing it has to do with what happened last week when we saw Ustalo's in-ring debut. Right here, and as you saw Adnaan, had Ustalo and his opponent up and down with a double choke slam. Adnaan making his presence known at the cost of Ustalo's in-ring debut. And here is Ustalo.
Last week was my debut. And what quite a match it was, but the monster Adnaan had other plans. I don't know what he had against me, but he took it out on me. and the other new guy. So I'd like to call down Adnaan here, because I have some few words for him.
Well, it looks like Ustalo is making a call. It looks like Ustalo is about to call out Adnaan and ask and you shall receive. Here comes Adnaan, the hired gun. Adnaan has been on just a self-caused road of rampage. And it looks like Ustalo is going to try to make a name for himself, or maybe perhaps to seek revenge after what happened last week. But it looks like whatever has happened,
I don't know what you had against me last
over.
week, or what I ever did to deserve it. I don't know if you were trying to prove something to yourself or something to me, but it doesn't matter. I'm not even angry. I'm excited. Finally, somebody who has a fire as raging as mine. But not enough.
Oh, bastard.
Oh, your fire I wish to extinguish.
Whoa. Check out this guy with the puns. Uh-oh.
And an abomination.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute, what's he got with a chair? Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Ustalo with a chair. And oh, wait a minute. Ustalo just took out Adnaan. Ustalo.
You see,
making a name for himself.
And I will learn that if you play with fire.
What the hell is that? Look at that. That's a picture of Adnaan, and it looks like Ustalo is about to light it up.
Play with
Ustalo.
fire. And you're gonna get burned.
Look at the symbolism.
Or in Adnaan's case, scorched.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, Adnaan symbolically being incinerated by Ustalo, who has made his presence known. And look at this, here comes Revan, who is actually scheduled to compete against Adnaan right here and right now. And as you can see, Revan is accompanied by a new druid because he released Sherwood after his trollish little tactics, as Revan has explained to me earlier in the back against Anonymous. He wants a druid that has no other purpose other than serving Revan with his life. And it looks like he may have found that druid here. And my question is as you can see, Adnaan laid out with that jumping complete shot, which Ustalo calls now the Scorched. How the hell is Adnaan going to be able to be 100% for this match against Revan? I guess Revan is going to try to get some momentum for Abomination, as Lips did earlier tonight against the Black Bullet. But the question is that can Revan gain momentum going into the night the law forgot for the UWE Regional Championship at Adnaan's expense?
My mask.
And there you can see that vintage Revanite mask.
Quite a beating you took, my friend.
True symbolism of everything that Revan represents.
Referee!
Come on. Referee.
Revan is a man that claims that evil is needed, but shall be controlled to create balance here in the UWE. And it looks like
Place my mask down.
Revan believes that Lips is just an evil that is simply unbalanced and is looking to, well, I guess you could say looking to extinguish the freak show, almost kind of like what Ustalo did to Adnaan just a few minutes ago. But it looks like this match is underway. Adnaan versus Revan, one-on-one here on UWE Lockdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for supporting UWE with our hashtag Underground Tuesday on Twitter. You can follow us at UWEHD. You could follow other superstars as well. Follow our CEO, Everett Creed, that kicked off the event earlier at Self Supremacy. Cameron Jackson at CJE_HNIC, capital letters. As well as many others. Adnaan now. Look good now for Revan. Revan up and down. That was a nice suplex toss there by the hired gun, but Revan, one thing I've noticed about Revan, he has an incredible amount of resiliency, and that's going to be what brings him to the regional championship at Abomination. And now look at this, the body shots. These strikes by Revan, and now look at this side headlock. Drove him right into the upper thigh, maybe perhaps the pelvic bone. Revan now with the cross arm bar applied. We've seen Revan apply this before. Very effective submission hold. And now Revan gonna switch it up. Has a front face lock, and Adnan's just too big, and Adnaan using both Revan and his own body weight to take down the #1 contender for the regional championship. Revan now, look at this, still applied. Notice how he has the legs hooked. And look at that now. I think that Druid was trying to assist Revan. Didn't look like it worked. Adnaan now in control. Revan now on the outside. And now look at this. Revan maybe realizing he bit more than he could chew with asking for this match. And now Revan with a kick right to the gut. And another one. Revan in control. And a nice roundhouse kick right to the hired gun. And it looks like Revan is about to put Adnaan away. Wait a minute. What the hell is that? Oh my God. It's the regional champion Litz, who defeated the Black Bullet earlier tonight. And it looks like, what the hell is Litz doing out here? Litz now.
Oh, I'm just here to watch. That's all.
Oh God, no.
I'm watching you. That's all.
Looks like Litz is going to be observing this match with a closer view than we expected. And look at that, the choke slam from Adnaan. Thanks to the distraction by Litz. And it looks like Adnaan was so close to winning this match with a choke slam, but Revan staying alive. And now Adnaan in control. Adnaan with a nice kick there right to the ribs. Adnaan, look at that now, tossing Revan around from one side of the ring to the other. Adnaan with a reverse chin lock. Look at this now, wearing down the #1 contender. As you can see, Litz watching this match.
Just watching.
It's a rope break. Hey.
Litz observing his challenger. And now Revan has more to worry about other than Adnaan. He's got to worry about that freak show on the outside. Revan, now look at this. Perhaps a stalemate. There's a drop kick. Drop kick by Revan. And now Revan getting fired up. Look at this, Revan. Complete set of rage.
Oh, so aggressive, Revan. You're making me have hot pants for you.
Shut up, Litz!
Oh, God. Revan, like I said, he's got more to worry about now than the man in the ring with him. He's got to deal with these provocations that the Black Bullet had to worry about earlier. These flirtatious mind games from Lips. And we don't know Litz's true intentions either. We don't know. I don't know if Lips wants to prove that he is better than Revan or if that he just wants to be with Revan. I don't know. One way or another, it is just absolutely disturbing and grotesque.
So how do you know Revan? Online, Match.com. I'll be mine at the bar.
Adnaan looking at controlling this match. It looks like Lips is discussing to the Druid of how he met Revan.
Is there, Adnaan?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is UWE sometimes for you. I don't know what else to say. But coming up next is our main event, which is a tag team match. And for the first time ever, we will see Anonymous competing in the squared circle. We're going to see Anonymous teaming up with
got the wits.
Cameron Jackson. As you can see, Lips still taunting Revan. And they're going to be competing against TJ Sacara and Rick Rios. There's the Star Forge from the #1 contender, Revan. Lips singing. And it looks like Revan is going to look to put Adnaan away with the Malcor 5. But Adnaan is a much bigger man than most. I don't know if Revan is going to be able to lift up Adnaan. And look at, oh no. Yeah, like I said, Adnaan is just too big. I don't believe he's going to be able to lift up this 270-pound hired gun. And wait a minute, look at this. No, he did it. And oh my God, the Malcor 5. Revan actually hit the Malcor 5 on the capitalizer. And Revan is victorious. Revan has defeated Adnaan. Revan asking for the mask. And what the hell's Litz laughing about?
Looking for something? I believe you're looking for this.
Oh, what the hell? Litz has got the mask! Litz has got the mask! That son of a bitch just stole Revan's mask! Oh my God, are repercussions in order for Litz at Abomination? If you could see the anger and the rage in Revan's eyes. Oh, this is not gonna be good at all for Litz at Abomination, and that's what it is all about, ladies and gentlemen, because our once beloved backyard, as Everett Creed said earlier tonight, will become a desolate wasteland because it is the night the law forgot. And that fan, as a matter of fact, we have received his name. He is Jason Atlas, and once he talked into the back, we brought him to backstage and he demanded a match against the Black Bullet, and I guess Everett Creed decided to accept the offer. So we are going to be seeing Jason Atlas versus the Black Bullet on the night the law forgot. UWE Abomination, the debut of Jason Atlas, also a match that has been really building in lust and rage and injustice. It is Revan taking on Lips for the regional championship. Lips won the title at Dead Man's Hand against Adnaan. Revan wanted to face somebody with a higher profile than the superstars he was put up against before, but this is a true battle between good and evil. Revan versus Lips, the Great Jedi and the Freak Show collide for the UWE Regional Championship. Also, what has been announced as our main event, it is history repeating itself, because for the second year in a row, we are going to see Cameron Jackson versus Rick Rios at UWE Abomination. And there you see the tail of the tape. Last year, Rick Rios got his head split open by Cameron Jackson, and the match didn't even begin. But also, for the World Heavyweight Championship, it is a last.
We are anonymous. We are legion. United as one. Divided by zero. Expect us.
Oh my God. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Anonymous, who TJ Sacara referred to as a vigilante. And it looks like Sacara has 110% confidence going into this match at UWE Abomination. In 1 week, he will be stepping in the ring against Anonymous in a ladder match. And here comes Anonymous's tag team partner for the evening. The brother man with the master plan, the HNIC, Cameron Jackson. Who a lot of people said he has turned his back.
Don't dance along, my brother Cam. You can't dance with me no more. Screw you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an amazing tag team match. So many different personas, so many different personalities.
How you doing there, man? You doing good now? Your face looks
And my question is that Anonymous's first action in the UWE was with a maneuver he calls the Anonymous Press. And the first victim of that maneuver was Cameron Jackson. So my question is how exactly is Cameron Jackson going to form a successful unit with Anonymous? It's a question I really want to know. And we're going to find out. And here comes TJ Sacara, the World Heavyweight Champion, and his tag team partner for the evening. For the first time ever, TJ Sacara teams up with Rick Rios, and they are on the same page. Sacara and Rios were members of the board. Yes, that is correct, but they were under the manipulation of Everett Creed. So it wasn't really exactly the free will of Rios and Sacara to join forces. More so that Creed had these guys by the gall, because if they did not accept Creed's offer to join the board, it looked like Creed was going to make Sacara and Rios' life a living hell. But as you can see, Sacara and Rios have outgrown the threats of Everett Creed, and it looks like Creed has got bigger issues to deal with because he's going to be facing insanity at Abomination. Also, we got plenty more matches as well. Ustalo is going to be taking on Ustalo is going to be taking on Adnaan at UWE Abomination. TJ Sacara is going to be facing that man, Anonymous, in a ladder match. And Rick Rios, for the second year in a row in the main event, is going to be facing Cameron Jackson in a Gremlin City street fight. And it looks like, excuse me, got something in my throat. It looks like we're going to be getting a little bit of a preview of Abomination right now. This is something you don't see often in UWE. A little bit of a preview of what's to come at the next UWE Live Spectacular. And it looks like Sacara and Anonymous are going to lock horns, starting off this match. Anonymous with some knees. Sacara now comes in, and a nice shoulder tackle there by the Body of Bewilderment. Sacara obviously has a power advantage, a size advantage over Anonymous. Anonymous's advantage is that, well, we are more aware of what TJ Sacara is capable of, but before this match, we have no idea what Anonymous is capable of. And I say that the longer Sacara is in the ring with Anonymous, the much greater of an advantage Sacara will have against Anonymous at Abomination, because you will be aware of what you are going up against. There's an atomic drop by Sacara, and now look at this. Misses the clothesline. Anonymous comes in now with the clothesline. Anonymous in control. Anonymous stomping away on the world champion. This really doesn't look good for TJ Sacara. Anonymous just stomping away. Anonymous now in control, and look at now the slaps by Anonymous. Anonymous just slapping away at Sacara. And what the hell is he doing? Oh, driving him right into the knee. And Sacara now dazed and confused. And Anonymous driving Sakara's back right into the kneecap. Anonymous now doing some damage. And now look at this, Sacara fighting back. TJ fighting back against the masked vigilante. And wait a minute, Anonymous had some mask issues. It looked like Anonymous had some trouble putting on the mask. Sacara may have connected a blow that might have misadjusted his mask and then made the tag. And now Cameron Jackson in.
Yeah, that's where it belongs. On the
Jackson now in, and now pushing off TJ. And a shoulder tackle by Sacara.
Yeah, Cam. Oh, no.
Jackson now looks like he doesn't want any piece of Rios. And Rios driving an elbow. And Sacara following up with one as well. And this is what Rick Rios has been waiting for the past 2 weeks, to get his hands on the HNIC. And there is a nice spinning back suplex.
What's the lunch on Wednesday?
Rios now stomping away. These two will collide in a Gremlin City street fight at UWE Abomination. Rios now picking up Jackson. I believe he made the tag to TJ. And what the hell is this? Rios with a flapjack, and Sacara catching Jackson with a cutter.
One.
Nice double team there, and Jackson staying alive.
Count it at the same time, ref. I still love you, though.
And now TJ driving the knee. Very interesting situation here. Like I said, Jackson Anonymous so far have been working as a unique tag team, but it looks like Sacara and Rios definitely having more chemistry together.
Damn it!
TJ in control. As you can see, Anonymous just looking on. Anonymous not... I might take back what I said. Oh, wait a minute, look at this! And a double leg DDT! And now Rios with a reverse chin lock. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you once again for joining us here at the UWE live stream on YouTube. You could follow us on Twitter at UWEHD. And now you could also like us on Facebook at UWEHD as well. So for those who are not aware, you can like us now on Facebook at UWEHD. Rios now just dissecting Jackson like a frog.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, wait a minute. Rios just messing up with the legs. And Rios now. Rios has a sharpshooter applied. Rios with a sharpshooter and TJ driving the knee to the back of the head. Well, that was...
He just shit himself.
You're allowed to do that.
I think Jackson is just completely wasted of energy.
Feel free to count. Alright, so what just happened
Oh, what the hell?
was that your CEO, or the commissioner, whatever the hell he is of the JCE.
Oh, and it looked like Rios was explaining what happened in the ring. But it looks like Jackson took advantage of the distraction.
Come on, Rick.
Rios was pandering to the fans, and Jackson made him pay for it. Then it looks like Rick gonna try to focus now on the match, and it looks like Jackson may have made a tag, and he did to Anonymous. And now we see Anonymous and Rios. Look at this now. Anonymous telling Rick to bring it. And look at this. Rios is looking for a clothesline. Anonymous saw it coming. And now Anonymous coming in with a shot. Anonymous getting fired up. Laying some comeuppance down on the back of the head of Rick Rios. Rios is down. Anonymous setting up now. Just picking away at Rick Rios. Just bringing him down to his knees and then on the ground. And now Anonymous setting up what looks to be looking like a bulldog. Definitely stunned Rios, and Anonymous pushing him down. And now look at this. Jackson getting involved illegally. Do not be mistaken, that is illegal participation there. Oh my God, Anonymous driving the head right into the skull of Rios. And once more. Anonymous with a very, very unique style of offense for a man that plans so far ahead. It seems as if he puts his own body on the line to incapacitate his opponent.
Come on, Rick.
Rios now, you can see, look at Rios holding the leg. Rios may have had some problem with his leg, and Anonymous may take advantage of that. And now Anonymous, Anonymous looking for a lariat. Rios caught him with a spinning heel kick. Maybe Rios' leg, oh wait a minute, oh no, Anonymous kicking out. Perhaps Rios holding his leg was playing possum perhaps, making Anonymous think.
Oh, I got something for his ass.
Rios may have outsmarted Anonymous. Wait a minute, oh come on. Cameron Jackson, that rat bastard getting involved now, and look at this. Anonymous now going after Sacara.
Hey, get out of the ring. One.
And what the hell is this? Come on! This is completely illegal.
I am. 5.
Anonymous taking out Sacara on the outside. Jackson damaging Rios on the inside. And now this is an illegal chokehold. Come on, ref.
Come on, tag man now.
Anonymous in control. Jackson wanted a tag, and it looked like Rios wasn't going to allow him to take one. Anonymous went for a lariat. Familiar to one we saw last week. And TJ and Sacara. TJ and Cameron getting the tag, excuse me. Oh, wait a minute now. Look at this. Oh, Cameron ducking out of the way and a foot to the face. Look at this now. Jackson fighting back. And Rios pushing. Oh, look at that. Rios pulling the leg and Sacara with a senton. This action is almost too fast to call. 2. And Jackson kicking out.
I got air on that one. At least I think that felt like I did.
TJ.
Hey, that's a tag.
And now, look at this. Rios planning with Sacara. I don't know what he's setting up for. Adon, I think he's trying to. Anonymous is trying to readjust his mask. I think that's going to be one of his biggest weaknesses in this match. And an Abomination. Like I said earlier, TJ Sacara has Anonymous long enough in this match. He's going to be able to pick out one of his weaknesses, if not all of them. And it looks like Anonymous readjusting his mask may be one of the biggest weaknesses for Anonymous. Something that Sacara has got to do his homework on. And there is a Falcon Arrow. Rios with shades of TJ Sacara. Jackson kicking out. This is a very, very impressive tag team match. Rios looking for the Superman punch. Rios! I think he... Oh, no, Rios missed. Jackson now. Look at that. Getting Rios to think it. Oh, it didn't work out so well for Jackson. Oh, wait, maybe it did. And Jackson throwing TJ into the post.
No!
You see, the thing about Cameron Jackson is... Oh, wait, oh, there it is. The Eye of Sacara. That is now called the Eye of Sacara.
I'm trying to get him in, Rev.
And now, TJ throwing Jackson in the ring before the count out. Jackson turning around, and there's another foot to the face, and that one connected. Jackson tried to outsmart Rios, but maybe he is undoing, but Jackson still staying alive in this match. We talked about Revan's resiliency earlier in his match with Adnaan. Now you're seeing some resiliency from the CJE.
Whatever the fuck you call it, it's it!
And that right there is that is actually a version of the Taz mission. That is actually a reverse. That is actually a rear naked choke. Rios applying the submission, and Jackson getting out of it before he could be passed out from that submission hold. Jackson now setting up. This looks like the Afro shock, and delivers it to Rios. And if he can do that at Abomination, Jackson will have the match all to himself. One of his greatest assets, the Afro shock. And now look at this arrogant cover. And Rios caught him with a low blow.
The inner thigh!
It looks like Cameron Jackson's inner thigh comment maybe is undoing. Jackson with a very arrogant cover. I think if Jackson may have hooked the leg, he would have won this match. That arrogant cover costed him the match and perhaps his fatherhood. And now TJ. Look at this. Just keeping Jackson at bay with that foot. That boot. And look at that. Jackson powering out. And now TJ. Looks like he's teetering. Sacara in trouble. There's a calf kick there by Cameron Jackson. Cameron now, what the hell is he looking to do? Look at this. Setting up a leg. And now driving the knee right into Sakara's hamstring. Jackson now in control. That was a nice uppercut right to the back of the leg.
In your corner.
And it looks like Sakara's leg is just numb.
I saw the jiggle on that thigh.
That has got to do a lot of damage. Sakara's got to somehow get feeling back in that leg, or else he's not going to be able to have a vertical base. And look at that! I think Cam just called that the Cafro shot. And now Cameron with a leg submission applied. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson has one of the most unique ways into applying a maneuver. What is Anonymous doing? Anonymous trying to get the referee's attention. I don't know what he's trying to do. Wait a minute, Rios! I think Anonymous's distraction may have actually... I think Anonymous was trying to distract the referee so Jackson could gain extra leverage by pulling the bar, but it looks like there was no communication between Jackson and Anonymous. Like I said, now we're going to start to see the crumbling of chemistry between the HNIC and the Mass Vigilante. And it was a cover, but referee. Oh, wait a minute! Cover by Jackson! And TJ kicking out. The referee didn't count at first because Jackson's foot was on the bar. That was actually very observant by the official. And now look at this, TJ looking for some sort of submission hold. Jackson counters into an armbar. Armbar applied. That's going to take away a lot of TJ's offense.
Okay. Oh no.
What is this now, TJ? Trying to outpower Jackson. And look at this. TJ now setting up for some sort of inverted sharpshooter, and it connects. Jackson, is Jackson going to tap?
Let me say that.
Is Jackson going to submit here? Oh, wait a minute now. Look at this. Jackson firing back. I think Cam. Look at this now. Cam reversing to a leg submission of his own. No, TJ. TJ's got the figure 4.
Hey, watch that!
TJ had the figure 4 in, but Jackson with the illegal thumb to the eye.
Hey, be careful what you tell him.
And now look at this. Jackson applying a sharpshooter. Jackson now with the sharpshooter, and TJ powers him out.
Literally the first time he got that in. Hey, ref. I think that fence right there is falling apart.
Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, look out! Rios.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. No, it's good. Oh, we're good. It was a fly.
Rios definitely wise to distract the referee, a novice referee, where if we had any referees with more experience, he wouldn't have been able to do that. Rios taking advantage of his environment. And that's exactly what he's going to have to do next Tuesday at Abomination. Jackson tying up. The CJE is all tied up, and Rios, oh my God, Rios looked for the roll tide. And Jackson caught him with a kick right to the back of the head.
Okay.
Cam now in control.
You alright, Ricky?
Rios may be out cold. Jackson may want to go for a cover, but it looks like Jackson isn't finished with him. He should just go for a cover. That's not how Cam does it. Cam's a showboat. And what the hell? I think Jackson was trying to finish him off with the Afro shock.
Oh boy.
Decided to. I don't know. I guess he wanted to think on his feet, and it didn't look like it worked for him. Jackson may have hurt his back on the landing.
Alright, I needed that stretch. 6.
Old man back in the ring now. Oh, look at this! Rios caught Jackson out of nowhere! And there's the Rios rotation device! Which now he calls the New Age Takeout. Paying homage to Nato and his former tag partner Nick Somas. Oh, look at this now. Sacara keeping Anonymous at bay.
TJ!
I'm right here.
Rios, I think, is looking for a tag. I don't know why Rios did not go for the cover. I guess Rios is going to save the glory for Abomination.
Face. Sorry.
But what the hell? What the hell's going to happen now? TJ with a spaghetti leg at HNIC. Jackson now gonna suffer some more trouble. The back elbows from Sacara. Here comes the lift. And a black diamond cutter out of nowhere. Oh my God. The chemistry is alive. And it looks like Anonymous is just going to sit back and watch and not sacrifice himself. And there is the pinfall. Anonymous had no choice but to watch as Sacara defeated Cameron Jackson via the Black Diamond Cutter out of nowhere, straight in midair. And those two will collide one-on-one in a ladder match for the UWE World Heavyweight Championship. Rick Rios will face Cameron Jackson in a Gremlin City street fight at Abomination. And that is where we will see you next time on UWE programming. It is the night the law forgot. The most extreme UWE live spectacular. This is Jack Thomas signing out. Sacara and Rios standing tall.